Hello friends, welcome back to the Stygian estate. It's been a little while, but we're nearly at the point where we can get the Sanguine Vintners. Do I want to do that now? We need another 16 busts, and that will give us an extra 2 bottles of the blood brewed each week. I think we should do it. And I think we should trade in deeds, which I'm a little wary about. We get them, what, 2 to 3? Yeah, okay, so we need another 16. So we need to trade in 24. I'm going to do it. I've been informed that's absolutely incorrect.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Yeah, in about 20 minutes when we start the dungeon, I reckon you'll be aware of that. Okay, so I think we do want the Sanguine Vintners. I've been told it's very good, and it kind of relieves the stress of having to look for blood. And since we're on a bit of a time limit, it's Stygian after all. That's pretty sweet. I like it a lot. And I achieved an unlock. I always say that the wrong way around. For building the Sanguine Vintners. So yeah, since we're on Stygian, I think it's going to be important that we spend as little time on farm runs as possible. So, oh god, our heroes are all 7 shades of fucked up. Do I want to carry on the Baron? I mean, maybe I do? He says, trying to think of a good reason not to. No, we should, right? Baron's Lash. I mean, I assume that trinket does not change. I haven't really been paying attention to it. That kind of happens when you play 1 run a week, but I mean, it seems pretty decent. +4 speed is obviously huge. The extra debuff resist can be good in some situations. Yeah, I think that's fine. 48 crests is not really what we want there. Busquin, man, that is inappropriate behavior in the workplace. And the Crown Lord's molars. So this is the trinket that changes every time. Yeah, it's like actually pretty good. I think we should make an attempt. Unfortunately, it's been literally a couple of months, I think, since I've attempted this. So I kind of have lost my way and have no idea where we are. But I should do it anyway. We should take some level 4s and we should sort by... No, sort by level, buddy. That's what we already had going on here. So I don't have a healer at level 4, but I do have several at level 3. I think we take Herbert. No, man, you are a weak boy. Yeah, okay, Asqui. You can come with me. But the stress is coming in. I think Monceau is a good shout. I think Dismas is a good shout. And I think maybe Figueres. So maybe we get rid of Dismas, take Figueres instead. And we take a rank 3 Houndmaster. Yeah! So we've got some bleed synergy going on here. We've got 4 very tanky here. Well, 3 very tanky heroes and a Vestal, which is the way I like to do things. This fight might take 7 million years, but I think we've got a really sustainable team here. So I think we will do. However, first things first, boys, go Stagecoach. We got a Shield Breaker and a Flagella. I'm interested in both of those. Sort by level, get the littlest dudes at the top. Yeah, okay. That's what we'll do. Oh, okay. In that case, I think we want to sort by class. Because I don't want to throw away like my last occultist at level 1. But I think it's fine too for another Shield Breaker. I think that's, yeah, he's not even an experienced recruit. Get out of here
This one has
with your inexperienced recrusion.
useless.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what, Wayne? Yes, he has. We also want to take a Flagellant, I think. But, I mean, it's slim pickings. I guess we get rid of Crayon, because she's called fucking Crayon. And we've already got a level 2.
The task ahead is
Hellion.
terrible, and weakness cannot be tolerated.
So that's fine. We are going to attempt to kill the Baron, and that means upgrading, especially my defensive skills. So, I think I want to have... I think Bellow. I think I'm a convert to Bellow. I think it's actually very good. I think maybe Bolster is good too. And maybe Retribution isn't as good as I'm giving it credit for. Man. On the other hand, I do have 2 stunners. You're a stunner, right? No, you're not a stunner. Okay. I think I want you to... I think, Monceau, you're going to be like purely support. So I think Rampart, Bellow, Retribution, and Bolster. It's not a completely stupid play, I think. Then again, if I thought it was a completely stupid play, I wouldn't do it. However, I do think it's reasonable. that we just go full tank mode, especially in this kind of situation. Reclaim I don't really like, because we have a party healer anyway. I think this is actually fine. Redeem can be good. I do want him to be able to heal Monceau, though. No, I don't think so. I think Suffer is going to be enough to protect Monceau. I think that's absolutely fine, yeah. Strivelin, yes. We don't want you to have Blackjack. No, we don't want you to have Blackjack. I think we want you to have, maybe we want you to have Guard Dog? No, that don't seem right. Maybe Lick Wounds. Realistically, I'm mostly going to be using these three anyway. I guess Cry Havoc then, at that point, just in case stress becomes an issue, which it really might. And this is also fine. That is Dazzling Light. I always get confused between Dazzling Light and Hand of Light. I don't know if you've noticed over the last 40 episodes, that does tend to happen. I wish this had an icon to tell you like which ones you had equipped. As far as I can tell, there's no difference, and I never remember the icons for each one. So I've got 2, 3, 5, and 7 here. Don't give me that look, buddy. Do not give me that look. Do we want to upgrade? Yes, that seems very reasonable to me.
A strict regimen is
2, 3, 5, and 7.
to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
Yeah, I think we want to upgrade everything. This is an important mission that we cannot afford to lose here, unfortunately. Not that I intend to lose it. Don't call it before it happens. I don't think we need to upgrade Redeem. I think it fulfills its purpose as an emergency button anyway, and I am a little bit worried about money. I'm flip-flopping a little bit here, but I think it's fine. I think we want to upgrade Redeem, but not Suffer. I think that's probably fair. Now you want to have Hans Harry, I guess Cry Havoc. We do want to get rid of Protection if possible. I think Target Whistle, but not Cry Havoc. And this seems fine. I don't think I want to upgrade that, though. Okay. So, it's actually not too bad, and I will actually upgrade the Vestal's weapon here, for the pure and simple reason that it increases her speed. Something that I had overlooked. So we have... Oh, we spent 20,000 gold. Wasn't the Nomad Wuggy? You got something for me? No, okay, that's fine. And trinkets. Trinkets, trinkets, trinkets. The bane of my existence. Unequipable trinkets. Oh, everyone's trinkets had been unequipped anyway. So, you are a defensive boy. The Coven Signet could actually be good. Oh, we're not going darkness. We are going full white. Oh, actually, here's a play. Do I want to switch these guys around? I think I do. I don't think there's any reason not to. And that means that our Houndmaster can have the Sniper's Ring, which I think is pretty important with things like Hans Harry, which I might be using. We don't know yet. But first things first, defense. Yeah, Toy Soldier seems pretty good. I know I'm kind of just looking at all my trinkets and picking the one that looks best at the time. I'm aware that's not a good way of doing things. But at the same time, I kind of, I don't have an excuse, so I'm trying to come up with an excuse on the fly. Mostly it's just because it would take so long to look through and to try and find the kind of optimal trinkets. And that's, it's something that I would do if I was the min-maxy type. I'm not really. Don't know if you've noticed. But it would be better. I understand that, and you know what? You can rip the shit out of me if we die on this run, okay? But I'm trying to keep this fairly streamlined. I know it may not seem like it. I want to give you Barristan's head. But you know what? I bet most of you watching this, I bet most of you probably do the same thing. Not all of you. There will be some of you who are hardcore min-maxers who will try and pick the absolute best trinket for every situation and spend a long time on doing so. But I think most people pick their trinkets just like this. And I think we want to take maybe even the Solar Crown. Actually, the Solar Crown. Oh no, the Mercurial Sword, you're going on probably my Houndmaster? Yeah, you're going to be Bloodlusted a lot. Yeah, I'll give you that, because you're going to be Bloodlusted, you're going to have the dodge, that's going to be really useful. Punishment's Herd, I'm not going to be using his healing skills very much, probably, but then that's in an ideal world. It's kind of a win-more situation, where you take things that that boost your bleed chance, not your healing skills. If you don't need your healing skills, then you're probably not in bad enough shape to be losing the run in any case. So, what am I talking about? Nobody knows. Oh yeah, okay, the chip tooth, the extra max HP, that's an extra 7 HP. Doesn't seem like much. It's going to be big for us, I think. I mean, I hope not, but I think it's going to be big for us. Maybe we take the Bloodthirst ring as well? No, our man-at-arms is going to be taking most of the damage. So the healing received loss might not be too bad. I don't know, though. I'll take the Mercurial Salve. I'll take the Mercurial Salve. That seems reasonable. Oh, yeah, we got full Battle Vestal Trinket last time. Which I am going to try it at some point, but this is definitely not the time. We want to give you our standard set of healing trinkets, Junior's Head, because we don't have... Oh, we do have the Tome of Holy Healing. But I do like her max HP not being total garbage. Yeah, I think Tome of Holy Healing actually loses out here over Chirurgeon's Charm. I think Chirurgeon's Charm might actually be better for us, because we're going to be using the party heal more often, so a percentage boost is more likely to do nothing than something, I think. And, I mean, I could go full defense, but we do want to finish this run at some point today. The Battered Lawman's badge is okay. He's not using his healing skills. He is using his stress healing skills, even while camping. Does he need the extra accuracy? Maybe he does, yeah, maybe he does, because he's got rabies. We only need one more trinket, and I think it needs to be a DPS trinket. Oh, the Scouting Whistle, though. No, because I don't think the Scouting Whistle does anything for us. Oi, oi, oi. Do you want Dismas's head? Do you want to just go for it? You want to go for it? Dismas's head? It's only got 27 health. Yeah, okay, we'll take it. We'll take Dismas's head. You do not have Hound's Watch. I want you to have Hound's Watch. You already have Hound's Watch unlocked? No, okay. I will take it. I will lose probably Man's Best Friend since we have... yeah, we'll lose Man's Best Friend since we have Therapy Dog and we have various stress-relieving things going on for us. I'm taking my time here. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to take my time since we're going into essentially a very difficult dungeon. Oh, weapons practice? I mean, I have Maintain Equipment and Tactics, which are two actually very good ones, I think. Tactics probably more so. I think I can get away without weapons practice. I think. I don't want Lash's Kiss or Lash's Cure. And Asqui. Yeah, I think I'm fine with what we've got here. I think I'm actually okay with it. So, without further ado, let's go. Oh yeah, that's fine. I thought it was telling me I hadn't got my trinkets or something. I was like, no! Have you been watching this video? We've actually spent the last 8 minutes on our trinkets. Dude, can I not? Can I not? Thank you. You guys saw that, right? Not get out of my mind. We want to take as much blood as possible. By which I mean 6 blood. And I can't remember what the Aegis scale does. Aegis? I did look it up. I looked it up after the last episode and I was like, oh, that's cool. We'll remember that for next time. Idiot. Absolute idiot. We'll take... No, torches don't do anything. Well, they're useful, but not as useful as they normally would be. We'll take 8. We'll take 4 shovels. I feel like it's wise to take a full stack of bandages, 2 keys, 2 herbs. Herbs? Yeah. And maybe even 3 laudanum. I think we're going to take 3 laudanum. And you know what, we'll take an Aegis... No, that's something that we've picked up in the last dungeon. It's not something that we can buy, so we only have 1. I need to know what it does before I use it, or I'm going to waste it. So we'll just head off here, I think. Yeah, I really should have written down what that did. I actually intended to... this is going to sound like an excuse. I recorded the last episode 2 weeks ago. I intended to record an episode the next day and got caught up in not doing that, so... So we forgot, and to be honest, we probably would have forgotten anyway. But we can do it without it. This is a challenge run, man. This is a 0 Aegis scale, no sphere grid run right here. I mean, literally, we're not using the sphere grid, right? If I use the sphere grid, call me out in the comments. Holy shit, this dungeon is insane. So, I can't remember if we actually found the fight last time we did this, which was a long time ago. I think that is guaranteed to be a dead... No, that's not guaranteed to be a dead end. And what's in this room here? We need to find the Baron, and we need to do it, like, soon, I guess. Because we ain't gonna last long in this godforsaken wasteland. Everyone's getting more and more stressed out thanks to the bloodlight. Ooh, this is quite scary. We've got a really tanky team. No, you can't have the... Okay, yeah, you can have the blood, that's fine. She is wasting a little bit. Ooh, she's having a waste. I will allow her to have the blood before we go into this room. She's now cursed, and since you have the sanguine snuff, I'm going to give you some blood as well. So you can have a bloodlust. Oh, I need a key of some kind, but we can't just use a key, right? No, okay. I must have tried that before. Oh, and now I have to... Okay, so now I have to backtrack. So we have to go and find a key, and that does seem to be the actual room. I don't know why I thought I'd be able to get through there. Clearly I'd already explored that corridor and been found wanting, so maybe that was an oversight. I mean, that's a very liberal use of the word maybe, but you see my point. I definitely should have figured out that wasn't going to work. If we carry on through here, maybe we'll find something. We already fought the frickin' crocodile. Anything here? Okay, we can carry on here, that's fine. Yeah, we've already been all the way up to the north. There's nothing here? No, we've already been to this room. It's this next room, which is the main event. Maybe give us a key? I'd like a key, please. I want a key. Scouting, okay. Because we're revealing the dungeon as we go. Okay. Fun and interactive. Let's carry on. I feel like that's a big deal, right? The fact that this is it just going to open up like the second half of the dungeon? And it's going to be all over here, more rooms, more things to do, more content. Oh, is this bandages? There's got to be bandages, right? What? It's a spade? Yeah, okay. My mistake. I mean, to be fair, what do you normally use to dig in soil? It ain't frickin' rocket science. You don't use rocket science to dig in soil. It's worth noting that. And no campfire, man. It's rough. It's so rough that you have to do this in, like, maybe even, like, 3 or 4 different trips. Okay. So we have been ambushed, which is pretty bad. I mean, I'm aware, right? I'm fully aware that I spent a long time on our camping skills. That was pretty silly. I won't deny that. I think maybe we want to bellow and just destroy these guys' speed and dodge. The dodge isn't as important, though. Or would we rather buff our own dodge and speed? I think we'd rather demolish the enemy's speed. And deal some damage as well, which is nice. Not a lot of damage, but a bit of damage. I think the manservant is probably important to kill first, because it's so close to death anyway, or, you know, relatively compared to the chevaliers. Chevaliers. Okay, it's dead, which is nice. And I think we just want to just farm our way through these and just try and keep ourselves alive. Yeah, we should nuke down number 2 then. Now that number 1's dead, I don't think these guys have any way of healing it, which is lovely. We can't... No, we can stun these. What can't we stun? There's something in these dungeons that has very, very high stun resist, and I can't remember what it is. We'll just stun you. You're going to get a turn anyway, so... I mean, I can remember what it is. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure we'll find one in the not too distant future. I mean, I kind of hope not, but there we are. It's like the big kind of like slime dudes, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to give you any more blood yet. I feel like that could be a problem. Do we want to just rampart and stun you? Moves him forward 1, which is not really an issue. Doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. And we will Divine Grace. Gives me Divine Comfort? Yeah. Heal our Flagellant as well. So most of, well, maybe not most, but a lot of our damage is going to come from bleed in this dungeon. I Our 2 damage dealers are both very bleed heavy. And everything in the Crimson Court that I know of bleeds. Now, you might be thinking, hey, I did the Baron fight 17 years ago, and it turns out it's completely immune to bleed. I mean, maybe that's possible, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me thematically if that were the case. Certainly not. But I mean, I can only work on the information I've got, and I don't really want to be looking up spoilers ahead of time. So, you know, I'm just gonna take it as it comes. And maybe, even if I die, even if I lose, maybe you can still respect me for that, but probably not. And you know what? That's fine. That's on you. I'm not sure I'd respect myself for that. But we're not there yet. We can cross that bridge when we come to it. Which, you know, maybe we will. I think I probably want to Retribution, because our Houndmaster is feeling the burn a little bit here. See if we can get our Man-at-Arms marked, get some damage transferred onto him. Because he's pretty healthy right now, and that will also make Divine Comfort better. Oh, nice one, Asqui, nice one, nicely done, mate. Hound's Rush. Is it dead yet? It's dead, okay. So these guys, we're on round 4 already, and they're just... they're only just about to die. We're only just about to win this fight. We've gone for a very, very defensive party, and that's okay, man. I'm more than okay with that. We'll stun you. Hopefully get a heal on as well. Okay, we'll cry Havoc then. Since it's stunned. Rude not to, rude not to. Lovely. I mean, the crit's on the wrong person, but apart from that, beautiful. And it's now dead, correct? No, yes. Lovely. And we can have a speed buff in case there's another fight coming up. That'll maybe carry on over to the next fight. Lovely. Yeah, I'll take it. Bit of healing on everyone. We came out of that fight completely fine. But it did take us a good few minutes there. And that's okay, you know? This isn't a marathon. Wait, no. This is a marathon. It's a marathon. Don't worry about it. This is a marathon. Can we get rid of the key? We're very unlikely to have a secret room. Would we rather get rid of the portraits? Yeah, portraits are pretty valuable. I'd rather get rid of the portraits than the crests, I think. Maybe we just don't take the ruby. I think we lose the key. I think it's close. I think there's an argument to be made on both sides, but I think we have to get rid of the key. No, you cannot have any of my blood. I want my blood. I need my blood. So we'll give Monceau the blood as soon as he is craving, and that'll take him straight back up to the top of Bloodlust. Oh, Courtesan. Careless Whispers, hilarious. Okay. I think we want to kill the manservants first. Yeah, we'll just do that. I think that seems very reasonable to me. We could actually hound Harry, but that seems... No, it's already dead, so that's fine. Unless he's a thirsty boy. Ha. So I think I want to stun you. No, I think I want to bellow. I really think I have been underrating bellow massively. I think it's actually very, very good. Basically ensures that after the first turn, you're pretty much going to get a second turn before they get to act. So it's sort of like a crappy enemy party stun, in that it's more likely to allow you to kill an enemy before it attacks. Maybe that's a silly way to look at it. I wouldn't necessarily disagree. Now, a Vestal can party heal from rank 2. That's probably going to come in useful. Minus 40 dodge? You freaking kidding me? Okay, no worries. We'll just move you forward 3. That's okay.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And we will Hound's Rush. Kill you. Okay, so now it's 4 against 2.
Destroy them.
I think she wants to heal herself. Yeah, I think we do that. Especially since she's marked. We really want her to be on as high health as possible. I apologise if I sound a little bit hoarse, by the way. I am recovering from the world's most mild cold, which seems to have done nothing except just give me a tickle in the back of my throat, so I'd like to apologise for that. We'll ramp up. Yeah, I feel like we should Definitely stun the courtesan. Okay, I mean, the damage coming in is really not that bad. We're doing okay here, we're doing okay. We'll party heal. Should get everyone to almost full health, hopefully. And that should kill the courtesan. And now we've only got one more chevalier to kill. Do we want to mark it? I don't think so. I think we just kill it. I think, yeah. Because we're going to be focusing our damage on it anyway. For whatever that might be worth. Might as well stun it. It's not often that I go for a defensive party composition, by the way. I'm much more of a fire and forget kind of dude, which may be the mark of an inexperienced player. I would not necessarily disagree with that assessment. But I generally do like to just kind of overpower my enemies with pure offense. And that's, you know, maybe a little bit of a short-sighted way to play, but it's the way I like to play because I am a short-sighted dude. And it's actually quite nice to be going for a really tanky composition for once. I think that's going to be important in the future. I think, you know, I'm about to go on a soapbox here, but I personally, if I'm watching a Let's Play of someone who is extremely good at a game, I find it fascinating, and then get bored very quickly. I don't actually think we want any of this. Maybe we drop the Laudanum and take the Deeds or the Onyx? I think we take the Deeds. No, I think we take the Onyx. I think our Hamlet is looking pretty good compared to our gold, so I think that's fine, although it hurts. Anyway, yeah, personally, I do find it a little bit, I find that it gets old quickly watching someone who's extremely good at a game just steamroll through it. And that's certainly not, I'm not saying everyone should feel that way, absolutely not, but I think that I would be bored of making this content if, we need a key here, don't we? Okay. If I was like a top tier Darkest Dungeon player. And I think that I would kind of run out of things to say a lot of the time. I think the commentary would be a little bit like, hey, kill that dude, yeah. Smashed him in the face, and now he's dead. And to be honest, it gets like that a little bit sometimes anyway. Can you imagine if I actually knew what I was doing? We don't want to live in that world. I don't want to live in that world, but I'm joking, of course, but I do think that it's nice to watch someone go from being garbage, or at least like subpar, and kind of watch them develop as a player. That's the kind of Let's Play I enjoy watching. So I mean, maybe that's not you. I figure if you stuck around for 40 episodes, it probably, you know, that is to some extent what you're getting out of it. Also, I was right. We are just gonna we only explored half the dungeon so far, man. Oh dear. I think maybe there's not anything over to the left. I think the layout of the dungeon. Excuse me, the layout of the dungeon is telling me there's nothing to the left, so I think that's a red herring. I think we should go left. The Pet Shop Boys. So yeah, I mean, hopefully that's kind of what you're getting out of this Let's Play is watching me go from being like a 3 out of 10 player to a 4 out of 10 player. I mean, maybe a number's up for debate, but you see what I'm saying. I do think we want at least the crests, maybe the deeds as well, although that's a little bit. Maybe we don't need the anti-venom, and we take the crests. I'm being greedy. I am being greedy. We shouldn't be greedy. We should just play it like. Oh wow, what are you? Oh yeah, you're the stunning you guys, the supplicants. We should play it safe, is what I'm thinking. I don't know what this Esquire is. I mean, presumably he is the lover of the courtesan. I think we kill the third wheel first. Okay. He is now cursed. We're all cursed on this blessed day. That doesn't seem right at all. And I think for once, we need to bust out the big guns. We need to bust out Hound's Harry. But first we want to stun the courtesan. That's 18 dodge, you fucking kidding me? There we go. Well, we stunned her anyway. No, we didn't. Ah, alright, fine. We'll bellow. Okay, so it is going to be Hound's Harry. Wow. He's so cool. He's so cool. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. You have a riposte. Well done, you. Bully for you too can play that game, buddy. Is he going to fly into a rage now we've killed his wife? Is that going to happen? He didn't? Oh, they missed a trick there. That's a classic video game trope. Yeah, this is fine.
Well struck.
Oh, he's dead? He's dead. Can we heal? Let's heal. I want to heal. We should be able to heal. Lovely. Divine Comfort. Not really what I was looking for, but it's a damn sight better than nothing. 3 for 3. I think I'll maybe want to bandage you. Yeah, I think so. And I think we'll bolster so that we're equipped for another fight. Okay, more blood.
A trifling victory.
I think we just give the blood to someone. I think we give the blood to you.
Nonetheless.
Oh, it actually didn't work. Okay, because he was already cursed, he wasn't craving or wasting, he didn't get the bloodlust. That's okay. I did not realise that's how it worked. Oh yeah, they stacked to 3. Well, you may disagree, but I think that's a reasonable play. We didn't need all this food because we're not camping. We do only have 1 more shovel. I should definitely not have been using them so frivolously. But you know what? We can play the cards we're dealt. I don't know what that means, but it sounds reassuring to keep saying it. What's up here? I don't want to give you my blood. I need that. Okay, you're now craving. So I think I just give you some blood. I think that's fine. I think you're going to... Oh, what are you? What are you, please? Damned fountain, a burbling fount whose crimson ichor from some damnable source. Holy water, right? It's got to be holy water. Stress relief. Alright, well, I mean, we know that for the future, and the new Curio Tracker feature will tell us that in the future. Oh man. This is just... I can feel my weeks ticking away here as I chisel away at this dungeon, spending week after week on this. And I'm kind of returning to my earlier assessment that it might not be worth doing it on Stygian. I'm going to keep doing it because it's new content. You can't see the inverted commas, but trust me, they're there. I'm sorry? You're a fucking jester? What? No. No, we don't appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, I think on an average run, if this wasn't on camera, I probably wouldn't be doing the Stygian run. Or wouldn't be doing the Crimson Court, because it just doesn't seem to be providing the benefit that I would need to justify the time spent. The in-game time, not real time. I think we want to bolster, yeah, that seems reasonable. So yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it needs retuning, or maybe I'm just playing it wrong. But I'm pretty sure this is not a 1-week dungeon. Like, I don't think anyone's doing this in 1 week. Like, I'm sure it's been done by someone, because everything's been done by someone. This is the video games in the area of the internet. Everyone's got something to prove, but I don't think the average player is doing this in 1 run. In fact, I don't know, man. I'm not even sure. Like, I'm not even sure it is possible. I hope it is. And I'm certain that there are people out there trying to do so if it hasn't been done already. And if you could, it would be an incredible achievement. But it's clearly not the intent. I think we rampart and just, yeah, try and get some retribution. Try and get some stunning, sorry. Oh dear. Well, I mean, there's joke writes itself, you know. I'm not gonna make it. You make it. You think I will taste you and nothing will stop me is funny? You fucking write the joke, man. It's not my job. Yeah, there we are. We'll retribution then. Can you tell that when I used rampart before, I actually meant to use retribution? I didn't know if a slip of the tongue might have given that away. Play it cool, Rob. Play it cool. So we are back at full health, pretty much. Oh no, we're definitely back at full health. That was a great crit. But our Vestal is a little bit stressed out. And that's understandable. What happened there? I blinked and it died. I don't know how. Is it dead yet? It is not dead. It's not even close. It resisted the bleed, that's why. Okay. So we really need you to become unstressed.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates.
Is this going to reduce her stress?
Fall.
Now, I don't have inventory space to take this. I'm not even taking the busts. Oh, I should take the busts. I should actually take the busts over 12 of the crests, I think. Didn't stress her out, but it did give her a buff, which basically did nothing. I think we take the busts over the crests. Oh, I don't know. We drop the herbs. And we drop the onyx and we take those. Because we shouldn't be, you know, we should be trying to amass as much as we can here. We should default party. We are in the default party order, that's fine. What does that mean? Is that treasure? That can't be treasure. Stress relief? That's stress relief. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the good stuff. Oh, the good stuff is so good. It's so good. This is going to be a mammoth episode unless things go south very quickly. Spoiler alert if you're watching this and you're like, there's only 7 minutes left in the episode. Well, things went south very quickly, but I think it's going to be a bit of a mammoth one. And that's okay, man. Go a week without an episode, why not have a 3-hour episode to come back? Nice, nice, nice. We can retribution. We want a retribution? I mean, this is just a nice, normal wheeled fight. I'm all for it. I think we want to rampart you and stun you, yeah. It's only a 60% stun chance? Yeah. Retribution? Yeah, I want to go for the 60% stun. If we don't get it, yeah, okay, that's fine. But if we didn't get it, it wouldn't be the end of the world. It's not a huge problem. This is not the most dangerous creature in the Crimson Court. So... I think we want to kill the maggot first, yeah, so that should have done it. Oh, it resisted again. That seems... What is your bleed chance? 130? Oh, yeah, alright. Fine. You had a 70% chance, so I'll allow it. So we'll just Judgment, get her back up to full health. She has 36 max HP. That's pretty good compared to our Houndmaster. And now we just kill it. Yeah, and we've still got our dog treats. I'm getting like too awesome to use syndrome on those a little bit, but that's... And you know that, I mean, I have done in the past. Right now, I'm just saving them for the Baron fight, which we may encounter on this dungeon. I don't know what to expect from the Baron fight. I've been given a couple of pointers, but I don't really have any solid information, and you know that's the way I like it. Aha. Well, retribution you. What a dated and obvious reference. I do apologise. Yeah, we need to give 13 damage to you. Has that done it? No, so close. 1 more damage. What is Judgment, I guess? Why not? Okay, there's a very good reason why not. It doesn't work. Okay, so it's dead now, and stunned. Sweet. We can actually use Cry Havoc. Lovely, yeah, I'm all for it.
Size alone does not dissuade the
Ooh, journal page. Sure, you can eat this food, buddy. Yeah, I'm trying to read it. As we travel from the Armlet, an eerie dread grew. We all felt it, but did our best to shrug it off. Sleep was difficult until Raven, one of my companions, passed me a bitter concoction. The most devout of us Therian prayed softly for our safety, superstitious but well-intentioned, I suppose. We've already fallen asleep. We've read that 6 or 7 times by now. Not going to go into my spiel again, but... You know why? I've said it so many times, you can probably just imagine I said it at this point, isn't it? It doesn't really matter, it's not a problem. And we will give you some blood. Get you bloodlusted. More damage, more speed, more stun resist, more blight resist, less bleed resist, but that's fine. Okay. I mean, I figured this was like a storyline battle, because most of the rooms have not had battles in, so... I figured maybe there was something to it, and it does appear that this is quite a nasty one. We need to kill the manservant first, I think. I think that seems reasonable. We need another 5 damage to you. No, we don't. It's dead. Sweet. Well, that's fine. Maybe a shield breaker would actually be good for this dungeon. Yeah, it probably would, actually. We don't have a level 3 one yet, obviously, but... Worth noting for the future, these guys do have a rather annoying guard. We probably just want to kill the Supplicant now, though. Unless we want to Hound's Harry and just bleed them all to death. No, that would be the... That's the greedy play. We don't make the greedy play, we make the safe play. We make the smart play. We are smart boys and girls here. Every last one of us. And we will give you the blood because you have the Sanguine Snuff. Which gives you more crit and, more importantly, more dodge. So I think maybe we want to Bellow and just reduce their speed. They don't have much debuff resist at all. Okay, that's fine. I mean, fuck you, but that's fine. I really wanted to Judgment with her, but we don't get to apparently. That's okay. Oh, and I was punished for that. Sorry, I went a little bit Jeremy Clarkson there. You guys remember Jeremy Clarkson? Those were the days. I think we just want to move you forward. Probably 2? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And now we can Hounds Harry, I think. Please bleed. Okay, it is dead. That's lovely. And I think we will Judgment, unless I want a Divine Grace. Oh, I think I want a Divine Grace. Make the safe play. Make the safest play. That was Take the Long Way Home? Is that a Supertramp song? Is Supertramp current? I can't... Oh, I mean, clearly not. No, that's okay. I don't know why that song popped into my head. I haven't heard that song in maybe like a decade and a half, just like everyone else in the world. We probably want to kill the Courtesan because the Chevalier is a little bit tankier. Well, a lot tankier, like twice as tanky, counting the protection. Although the Courtesan does have more dodge, you are worrying me a little bit here, buddy. I'll bandage you, and Divine Judgment of Grace, like... No, we'll Divine Grace and just try and get as much healing as possible. The healing is kind of secondary on Judgment. So I think I want a Retribution and kill the Courtesan. Well, I still get the Riposte, right? Yeah, and the Mark, which is important. The Mark is the most important thing, I think. I don't know, man. Redeemer's looking pretty good. Obviously, we can't use it yet. But it's such a good skill. It's such a good skill. I think you can only use it once per battle, though. That is right, isn't it? Redeem. No, it doesn't say so. Didn't say so. Alright. So the Courtesan is dead, right? Yep, massively so, in fact. And our Vestal is still pretty stressed. So I think I need to avoid her taking damage as much as possible here. And I think we do that by just stopping anything attacking her, which honestly makes a lot of sense. So stuns and marks, we actually don't have our Man-at-Arms' Guard active at all. We don't have any anti-venom, man. Okay, that's fine. Did I click that? I didn't mean to click that. I don't know if I clicked that. It seems like the kind of thing I might have done, but she might also have done it on her own. She's kind of a loose cannon like that. So it's dead, which is lovely. Okay, that's really good. We can Divine Grace here. And now she's at 20 health, which is lovely. And I guess we bolster. Why not, buddy? Why not? And Cry Havoc, yeah. Get some stress relief on her, hopefully. Yep, okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you very much for that. Darkest Dungeon. I'm going to blame you personally for that, Wayne Lunchtime. I don't care how fair you think that is. We'll take the emeralds.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Take them over the holy water. I mean, you all know that was coming, right? We may as well use the holy water, get some resists on in case we do find another fight in the near future. It's a dead end. Alright, sweet. Yeah, Defender might have been good to take. It's the only skill we haven't got. Obviously, it is a good skill, but there's so many good man-at-arms skills that you're always going to be leaving something out that you look back on halfway through the dungeon and think, oh, well, we should have taken that skill. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, we should have taken a lot of skills. You know? I'd like to take all the skills if you got them, please. Thank you very much. But unfortunately, we don't. So we know that's a dead end. And we know that's a dead end. We can see that at a glance. Unlike this, which is troubling me slightly. Do we need to explore the entire dungeon before this gate opens? Do we need to do that? Is that a thing that needs to happen? I mean, I really hope not. But I can also see why that might be the case. Nah. I imagine that someone would have told me if this was the case, because it would have been a dramatic misplay. But Laudanum doesn't just decrease stress, right? Laudanum is just for getting rid of horror. Because if Laudanum just decreases stress, we have got to fight here, then that's kind of a misplay to be throwing it away the whole time instead of actually using it. Oh, okay. You don't get any small corpse eaters? I'm sure I ordered a small corpse eater. Can you check can you check that out, please, Hermes? That seems important. We want to stun this, and we want to stun it now. Okay, thank you very much. We need to just kill... Maybe we just need to kill the Courtesan. I think so, yeah. I think the large Corpse Eater is a secondary threat that also happens to be a lot tankier. Okay, that's fine. We will... Bellow? No, I think we Rampart and we stun it. Okay, there we go. 1 out of 2 ain't bad, as they infamously say. Okay, so the Courtesan is dead. Okay, he's marked. I can get behind that. That's not a problem for me. The problem is that my Houndmaster is marked. Okay, well, we'll Divine Comfort. Yeah. Get 12 healing on the 2 people who need it most. And yeah, I mean, I was right about this group being extremely tanky. Just can survive almost anything. But I think we want to Cry Havoc here and just get like an average of like 3 stress relief on our Vestal every time. Seems like it might be the best way to play it. However, with only 1 damage dealer, even if he is a Flagellant with the Mercurial Salve, we are going to at some point run into reinforcements, which is going to be pretty bad, I think. Well, it might be okay. It might be okay. Thank you for that. What? 66% chance. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Yeah. Don't worry about it. So that's like 33%, 11%, like 4%. Yeah, alright, cool. 4% chance, give or take. I'm getting so salty here. I think I want a Judgment. Get the healing on as well. Should be like 6 healing? Yeah, sweet.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Again, lunchtime, she is healing herself. Not Compassion. We want to Rampart and stun it, hopefully? Well, even if we didn't stun it, which we did, 9 is pretty good. The stun makes that into 14, thanks to the bleed. It's pretty decent. Hopefully we don't get reinforcements coming in. We should just kill it. Oh no, because these guys can kill it between them, so we'll Divine Comfort. And everyone is just dandy. Okay, so we need 2 damage. Yeah! I think that looks good to me.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Yeah, probably not though. I don't think we get rid of anything. I think we need the food for healing. 6 crests though. 6 crests though. Oh, alright, okay, fine. We don't think about it. If we get another hunger check, well, we need like 3 more hunger checks, I suppose, but if we run into problems, then that's fine. We can always abandon the quest. I don't think there's actually a penalty for abandoning the quest. I don't think it stresses your heroes out very much, if at all, compared to abandoning a normal quest. We don't want to use our last spade then, no. Because this dungeon's designed to be done in multiple installments, so... I don't know, though, it's difficult to remember all these minutiae. Minutiae? It's one of those words you never see or never hear out loud. It's always written down. M-I-N-U-T-I-A-E. Minutiae. Minutiae. It's gotta be, right? We're in trouble here, by the way. Oh, we have 2 courtesans, one of which is apparently a spider. Well, I mean, they're both spiders, but one of them's wearing a dress, which is the same thing. Wearing a dress is the same thing as being a person. We will... I think we want to just nuke this down, leave the supplicants till last. Everyone's already cursed, so we're not in any position to lose anything there, necessarily. Good night, Minway. That's lovely. Unfortunately, it can go fuck itself, but it's lovely, isn't it? We'll bellow. It's going to be a long fight, most likely. And I think we will actually Reign of Sorrows and just try and... I mean, that takes him down to full health at most, or at least, I suppose, at best. Yeah, he resisted, so yeah, he's at full health. In that case, I don't know what I was thinking. We can Judgment and kill it anyway. Is she going to bring her back to life? That looks like a suspiciously well-formed corpse to me. Again, this is stuff I maybe should know. But I don't. We will punish you, yes. We'll punish you with a 3-headed flail, apparently. It's pretty brutal. And I'm desperate to stop my Vestal getting stressed out. Once my Vestal gets afflicted, that's when we have to say goodbye to this dungeon, I think. However, of course, if she were to, I don't know, become virtuous somehow, that might be nice. That would be lovely. I'd be in favour of it. And who knows how run this long could go with a virtuous Vestal among our ranks. Oh. Oh. We're okay there. 15, not too bad at all. We can't really stun these, so I think we really want to be using Retribution. Ooh, nice, nice. Retribution probably the way to go now then. Multiplying Grace on Man-at-Arms, yeah, that's lovely. Lovely, how lovely. Cry Havoc is slowly but surely working out for us. I mean, it's very slow. But that's fine, man. It's going well so far. We've explored quite a lot already. We've been in this dungeon for 40 minutes now, which is like a long time for a dungeon with no campfires. Yes. Our Man-at-Arms has lower, a lower percentage HP, but our Houndmaster is really suffering in terms of max HP, so we'll Cry Havoc again. Our Flagellant should be able to kill it pretty quickly. Yeah, one more attack should do it. From pretty much anyone. What is Rampart? What's got the higher damage modifier? It's actually Rampart. Yeah, alright. Not that either of them was really likely to do it. But it's dead now. It's definitely dead now. Lovely.
Waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
I think that's actually fine. I think we get rid of those 6 crests. That's not a problem. And I think maybe I should be looking at using those dog treats now. We'll look up here, but the lack of scouting makes it kind of troubling. This is stress relief? Oh, it's with holy water, which we don't have. Okay. Okay, we need a torch. Yeah, we got caught out by that on our very first mission into the courtyard. Another key! Another key! With chimpanzees! Okay, here it is. Hopeless. Alright. I think we're out. I think we're out. I know it's an anticlimax.
No hope at all.
But things are only going to get worse from here. I really don't want to lose someone, so... Oh, it just says regroup in the hamlet. It doesn't actually say abandon, which is pretty good. And let's check their stress afterwards. We know roughly what kind of stress they're on now. And we did collect quite a lot of treasure. Yeah, alright. Not a huge amount, but enough. And some quirks. Deadly is nice. Scattering is not great, but I mean, it's not too bad on a healer. Nervous is nasty, but it replaced Weak Grip. I can't remember what Weak Grip does, which probably means not very much. There are like 10% of quirks you need to know, like, you know, Slugger and Fingerphobia. Okay.
As they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me.
But most of them...
was on its way.
Okay, thanks, Lunch. Most of them you don't really need to know necessarily. So next time I think we will be doing the Shrieker's Quest because we kind of have to, right? I mean, that's a decent trinket. It's okay. It's not too bad. The plus 16% stress is nasty, but, you know, it's pretty good. It does use a weak up, though, but I think we should do it anyway, but not right now. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.